Hi, I'm Mike Fortin. I own a couple properties in Bartlett and Romeoville, Illinois, and I'm really excited about what I'm about to share with you. Something I've come to realize is that by the time we go to work, by the time we come home, take care of our responsibilities, clean the house, take care of our kids, make sure they're done with their homework, so if we're lucky, we only have a couple hours a day to do the things that we like to do. And then, do we even have the money to do so? Most people would say no. The reason I contacted you is because I'm looking for professional people, and I understand that sales can be an uphill battle where you have to work over and over and over again to rebuild your cash flow. What I want for you is what I have, where you work one time to build that cash flow and you get paid for it over and over and over again over time. You get residual income in addition to the income you're already building yourself. The reason I selected you is because the skills you have are just what I'm looking for, and something that you have to realize is that conventional advertising is a dying trade. When we drive to work, we drive right past the billboards. We close out of the ads on Facebook. We don't even look at them for the most part. We skip the ads on YouTube in 4 seconds. You know, it's just not as effective as it used to be, and companies are losing business because of it. The company I work with is involved in affiliate marketing, just like Google and Amazon. I'm sure you've heard of those too. What they've done is they've realized that word of mouth advertising is the most effective way to get a product or service recognized. Because what happens when you go out to a good restaurant? You tell your friends. You see a good movie, you tell your friends. You try a good product, you get good service somewhere, you tell your friends. That's word of mouth advertising. But do you ever get a check for that? No, you don't. But with this, you do. The company is based out of Scottsdale, Arizona. It's located in over 60 countries. They've been around just about 9 years, and last year they pulled in $200 million in profit. The way that we do this is through a system of duplication. We find 5 like-minded individuals and we teach those 5 to connect 5 and train 5. After we do that, our business will have a strong foundation, and as long as we keep following up, it'll be self-sustaining. And if you were to decide that this is an opportunity for you, these are the steps that you would take. First, we're going to switch our spending because most people drink something other than water, maybe like coffee, tea, energy drinks, weight loss drinks, protein powders, meal replacement shakes, whatever. What we say, stop drinking those, which are probably trash in your body and cut with God only knows what, and switch to a higher quality product that we offer. Our second step is to get you trained and self-sufficient as possible. We do this without doing any direct sales. We build an organization of people who connect other people who switch their spending. And our financial goal for you is after 90 days to have a residual income of anywhere between $2,000 to $21,252 every single month. So the way that the money comes in is this. So pretend temporarily that this looks somewhat like a tree. The blue circle here is you. These first 2 red circles are your 2 personally sponsored people. We say 5, but we're only going to show 2 for right now. And then these are their 2 personally sponsored people, and so on and so on. So all of these people have switched their spending and they're ordering the product just for themselves to drink. Now the cool thing about that is that we're earning commission for how much product is moved without doing any direct sales. Now, take a look at the green circle over here for a second. Let's say that you were this person and this is you. I just sponsored you into the business. So you don't see this anymore and you're growing your tree. You have the exact same structure, but it just starts here. And you could actually make more money than me depending on how you build your tree and how successful you are at it. I might earn commission off of it, but it's only on one side of my business. Just because I sponsored you into the business doesn't mean I'm making more money than you. So we tell you to find 5, but let me show you what happens when you find 2 and you say, okay, in my first week, I'm gonna sponsor 2 people and I'm gonna make sure that in their first week they sponsor their 2 people, and so on and so on. After 3 months, that turns into 8,190 people in your group, and depending on how much they order, with this plan that we have set up here, after 3 months that turns into an income of $21,252 in commissions every single month when they order. So I know you might be a little bit skeptical. We all are when we start something like this. I know I was certainly skeptical when I first got into it. I thought the people that introduced it to me were paid actors. It's a little joke that goes around. It's true though. And it's something I want to say is, I'm going to give a little example, is let's say we're getting on a plane and we're flying to London, but we change the course of the flight 1%. You know, just 1%, a very small change. You know, over the course of that flight, we don't end up anywhere near London. We don't even end up in England. We end up thousands of miles away. And you might say, well, I don't understand. It was only a 1% change. Yeah, but that 1% change applied continuously over time produces absolutely huge results. And that's just one thing I want you to keep in mind. And the second thing I want you to remember is The one who goes with the crowd usually goes no further than the crowd, but the one who takes his own path ends up places people have never been. You know, if you want to get something different out of life, you're going to have to do things that are different. If you want to get things that other people have, you can't do what they do and say what they say. Otherwise, you're going to get what they get. Well, that's all for now. I'm going to get back to you at the time that we scheduled. Please have your questions ready. I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day.